Good all times to our immortals out there, and welcome back to Infinity Complex, Palace of the Immortals. I'm Chris.
GameG.
Gamgee's doing his own thing. What are you doing, Gamgee?
I'm not doing anything at the moment.
So
Almost the
Gamgee's doing his own
man-eater.
thing. Just hanging.
Yeah.
You know, he's just rocking out.
Just hanging out with my thing out.
Rock out with your socks out.
Chill out with my grill out. Because I'm
You know,
just smiling.
I would love to grill some burgers.
I much prefer fried.
No! I must be more careful. It is the raining. When it is the raining, apparently I am capable of doing the damage to the ground the easier. Well, found all the ground check items in 21 seconds. I think that's a new record.
Put it in the books.
Record!
What's that off of?
That was Mario Party.
Yeah.
That's how I started.
Could have also been like a Super Monkey Ball thing. You like Super Monkey Ball?
Never played it.
It's about keys in balls.
It sounds super.
It's pretty super. Sometimes it's deluxe.
Ooh. Deluxe. Keep talking. You've got me pulled in.
Well, it's about monkeys.
Deluxe monkeys.
Deluxe super monkeys.
Deluxe super monkeys.
They're picking up bananas. And they're
Deluxe
just,
super monkeys picking up bananas.
yeah, they're just shitting all in their balls that they're in.
Well, that seems unsanitary.
And just
and
by the end
unsafe.
of it, they're just all covered.
Well, that
It's
seems
pretty horrific,
unnecessary. It feels like that was an oversight on whoever put
loser-
these monkeys in the balls.
The losing the monkey has to clean the other monkey's balls.
Well, that sucks. I would hate to have to clean your balls.
Yeah. Because I'll tell you,
Especially
I
if your
shit
balls
a
are
lot.
covered in shit. God, nobody wants to clean anyone's shit-covered balls. The conversations, man. Dumb shit. No, I know what Super Monkey Ball is. I've never played it, but I have heard of it.
Yeah, they're pretty fun. They're tough, though.
I've seen the arcade versions.
You would hate them, actually, because the entire level moves constantly. You'd be getting sick or some shit.
No, I've actually played many games like Super Monkey Ball. I'm not a big fan of marble and ball games because I find the physics are always a little underhandled.
Yeah.
I guess is the only way of describing it. They don't do a very good job of programming the controls, so it makes it very difficult to counteract any of the physics. And it feels more like you're at the whim of the game's physics than you are capable of actually controlling the ball. That's usually been my experience in ball games like that. That's why I've been hesitant to actually play any of those monkey ball games. But, you know what I do love? Monkey bread. Now I want monkey bread.
Is that just bread with bananas in it?
No. Monkey bread is I don't even know how to explain it. It is amazing. It's like this thick, almost like brioche, but it's a cake. It's like, you know what a bundt cake looks like, right?
Possibly.
It's the one that's got the hole in the middle.
Okay, yeah. Like a Jello?
Yeah, like a Jello, exactly. So, imagine like that shape, but you know what a garlic, and now made out of like, not garlic knots, but like garlic peelers? Like, I'm trying to figure out how to explain it. Have you ever had like a garlic thing where it's like garlic knots, but you can pull off little balls instead of eating a big garlic knot? You can instead get these little balls of garlic bread.
Yeah.
Okay, something like that. You can pull it apart. It's a pull apart bread with these small bites of cinnamon bread. This thick cinnamon bread that's almost like, I can't even describe it, dude. And then there's this like cinnamon syrup too. It's like a cinnamon roll cake. That's the best way of describing it. It's like a cinnamon roll cake, but it is better than any cinnamon roll you will ever eat. It is better than any cake you will ever eat. It is better than any dessert you will ever eat. Because you can eat it for breakfast and nobody will get angry at you. The only reason people might get angry at you because you ate it for breakfast is because you ate it all and didn't share any. In our family, if there was monkey cake and you ate all of it and nobody, there was somebody who didn't get any, that person was probably going to beat the shit out of you. Like, give me back my helping of the monkey cake, or monkey bread, you bastard. You ate my share. Let me put it this way. If I had to choose between bacon or monkey bread, I would choose monkey bread.
So you're a big monkey bread proponent.
Oh yeah. I will definitely vouch for the deliciousness of monkey bread. And you can buy it frozen in most, like, grocery stores.
Frozen?
Yeah, you can buy it frozen and pre-made in most grocery stores. And then just pop it in your oven. And it's bomb! It's one of those things that you will never regret eating. Unless you don't like really sweet things. In which case you might be like, this is a little too decadent.
Yeah, I don't like decadent.
It is a little decadent, it is a little rich, and the syrup is thick.
No.
I've done a pretty good job. I got 96.4% and I still have to get that section back there with my trimmer. Oh wait, is this also the house that has that front yard portion I've got to cut? Or no? No, this one doesn't have the front yard portion. Coming this fall, it's the Weed Whacker. This is the fourth kid we found this week murdered by Weed Whacker. Dear God. It looks like he just took a weed whacker to his face for about 15 hours. There's no dental records, there's no face, there's no nothing.
There's pieces of him all over the stinking neighborhood, Frank. It's gonna take us forever to get this cleaned up. The weed whacker. Once he starts whacking, he won't stop attacking.
That was good. I like that. He's gonna make sure you're trim and polished. He's gonna refine those edges.
Something about hedging your bets.
There you go. I was trying to think of another, like, lawn mowing, gardening type joke, you know? Oh, man. I accidentally just drove right into that. Not drove, just, like, headlong into a fucking bush and destroyed it with my weed whacker. Better not beat around the bush. Because he's coming for you. What is that? It's like plastic string or something. And
Just shows him swinging the weed whacker, and then it just cuts to a spray of blood.
Yeah.
And like maybe a shadow.
The spray of blood becomes the title for the trailer reveal. Bleed whacker.
That's cool. That would be the sequel, though, probably. Would be like the subtitle for the sequel.
I was just thinking that's what they call him. You know, you got Freddy Krueger and shit.
Weed whacker.
The bleed whacker. This is what the cops have, like, officially got him as. They're in the news, the bleed whacker strikes again.
It all happened because, like, the news anchor was so nervous he messed up the name. He stumbled and called him the bleed whacker instead of the weed whacker.
Yes! And because
everyone
it's
just
modern
goes with it.
society, that shit just fucking took off like a meme. Dude, you're right. That's exactly how it would happen.
Yeah.
You know, somebody would remix that fucking news anchor, and it'd be like, bleed to bleed to bleed to bleed.
Yeah,
whacker.
they'd auto-tune him.
Bleed whacker.
They would Photoshop his face on Porky the Pig.
Bleed whacker. That was stupid.
I mean, we gotta have a fully realized picture, you know? This is how the people in the world would react to the bleed whacker.
It is true, though. You're not wrong, and it's amazing because I like bleed whacker. Like, I really like this. I hope somebody takes it and makes it. I know it would be cheesy as fuck, but I want it to
it'd be
happen.
like the Ghoulies or some shit.
Yeah, it's
X-Men.
gotta be something, man. We gotta get something. Yeah, I can buy an extra lawnmower.
Only ride one at a time, though.
This is true, but I only need to do like maybe one more big paying job if I'm lucky, and if I get a good bonus, I can make the money and buy my mower, or not my mower, my trimmer.
Mm-hmm.
and hire an employee. Here we go. Here we go. I may not get the bonus, but the amount of money I get for this job is definitely going to pay out. 635. I'm definitely going to make the money. Definitely going to make the money.
Definitely gonna make the money. Yeah, definitely gonna make the money.
Definitely.
Definitely.
I'm just mad that you... I'm kidding. I'm not mad you don't like this game. I just think it's funny that you don't like this game.
No, I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying...
It's very relaxing. For
Yeah,
once,
I have...
you don't have to think about anything other than where am I going next? And am I going to run into that? Probably.
I would just like to spend my time on things where I'm a little bit more engaged.
It is pretty engaging.
Kind of just driving around in a circle for the most part. But I do see the appeal of it.
There's a major appeal to it. That's a cool statue. From one direction it's an @ sign, and the other direction it's a hashtag.
Huh.
Well, this one's kind of a large area. This is gonna take me a hot minute to fucking mow. There's also, like, extremely valuable items you can find when you do the ground check, I've learned. And if you find those extremely valuable items, you basically return them to their owners. And it, gets you, like, a huge bonus in money and RP. Jewelry, watches, car keys, things like that.
Sensitive USB
Oh,
drives.
I've mowed over there before. And now I'm over here mowing. That's funny, they have two different yards. Neato. Sensitive USB drives. Yeah, see, you get the idea. Right.
Criminally?
The ground check sucks sometimes.
Why? Because
Well,
you're blind?
You know, well, no. Do you know what the ground check is?
Do you check the ground?
Yes. There it is. You're looking on the ground for rocks, decoration, shit like that have all been left. People's rings. Infants that people have let play in the yard. Things that could damage the lawnmower. So, you gotta find all those things and get them out of the yard so that you can have a safe trip. I've decided that with some things, it just isn't worth it to drive near it. I'm just gonna do the major work with the lawnmower and come back with the string trimmer. I'll leave a whole bunch of grass and just chop it up. I don't give a shit. especially in this one, holy crap. There are a lot of bushes here that are just basically like, yeah, you're coming back with the string trimmer and doing a bunch of work with that bitch. Oh man, I got a comment and I'm not able to see my phone. Hold up. Pause. That's the name for dog feet.
Pause?
Pause.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
Hello, Bohana21.
It's a pretty cool name. Say. So cool.
Yep. Alright, now we're just gonna go ahead and mow. Whoa. Hey, I can't be doing that. Alright, here we go. It really depends on how you want to do it, games. You could do circles, or you could do stripes. I like to do circles because I don't have to slow down as much. I like to do it race car style. It is also really satisfying to watch the grass changing as I go. Like I come around and I get to see how much grass is short and how much grass is tall. And I'm like, oh yeah. I did that. And we're just going back up a smidge there and fix it right there and just make a straight line. Drawing straight line.
Straight
line. He punched me in me lines. I tell you what, man, I got into a fight one day with a man and he was a bit terrible. He was working for me, you see, and he was out down there at the grocery store, and he and I got into a bit of a tussle. And I fought him and I was like, you know what, that's it. This is the last time, da. You're fired.
Your dad?
It doesn't matter any of the in-between. The whole punchline for that is that this is the last time, da. You're fired. Alright. Do you have a favorite baseball team?
No.
Alright. So, Cubs fan, a Yankees fan, and a Red Sox fan are all walking down the street after leaving a bar when they come across a woman who has been mugged, murdered, and stripped of all of her clothing and left naked in the street.
Talking about?
hang on. It's a joke. Okay? Out of respect, they decide they're going to take off their hats, their ball caps, and cover her up before calling the police. So the Cubs fan takes off his cap and covers up one of her breasts. The Red Sox fan takes off his cap and covers up the other breast. And the Yankees fan takes off his cap and covers up her crotch. They call the police arrive. The first cop to arrive on the scene, the first CSI guy to show up on the scene, takes off the first cap, the Cubs cap, looks underneath it, takes a note, takes off the Red Sox cap, takes another note, takes off the Yankees cap, gets this weird look on his face, takes another look, continues to look perplexed, takes one more look, and the Yankees fan goes, "What seems to be the problem?" And he's like, "I'm just confused. I'm not used to looking under a Yankees cap without seeing an asshole."
I don't get it.
You get it?
Fans, assholes.
I'm a Red Sox fan. You gotta understand that. I will point that out. I'm a Red Sox fan. I am also a Steelers fan. One of my best friends and former roommates, I love him to death, but man, sports season was a nightmare. Rivals. Baseball rivals, Red Sox and Yankees. Football rivals, Steelers and Ravens. Dude, we did not get along come sports seasons. Baseball season and football season, we couldn't watch sports together. We fought. But I still to this day firmly believe that Yankees fans are assholes.
Why though?
Because I'm a Red Sox fan.
You ever met a Yankees fan?
Yeah, plenty of them.
Did you say
And they all think the
nice
same thing
people?
about me. It's a hate-hate relationship. Literally though, I didn't watch the games because if I watched I didn't watch the games because if I watched the games, I would have been really fucking mad at him. I usually just caught up on the score afterwards and was like, fuck, I can't believe I lost to you. That way I wouldn't get pissed off at him mid-game. Like, I can get competitive, man. Boop. Hi babe, I'm in the middle of an episode. I'm just doing another yard here real quick because I think I can get an employee when I finish it. Yeah. Thank you. Will you open it for me real quick? Oh yeah, it's very, very sore. You had to tilt it.
I don't want to spill it on you.
Thank you.
Did you get my text?
I don't know.
It's a regular hot
Oh, okay. Grass collector is left. There's full. So you know the yard you did the other day?
Yeah.
I did it again today earlier. And now I'm doing a different yard for the same building. Empty that grass collector. Wow, I don't deserve such hostility. Leah goes, stupid butthead. After I said I emptied my grass collector. So I learned something though. In that area where you were mowing, right? If I went the opposite direction, just like I did just now, if I go the opposite direction, I can overload my engine way easier than if I go the direction I started off as. Yeah. So I'm like, huh. Depending on the yard you're on, you can actually go full speed and like floor it the whole time without overloading your engine. If you're going the right way to start. Yeah, right? Basically going against the grain. No, I think it has to do with the hills and the shape of the land and terrain. Okay. Yeah, I really wish we had something for a sore throat. Why does Bohana keep saying her?
I don't know. They're a huge Joaquin Phoenix fan.
What?
He heard with Joaquin Phoenix?
No.
Where he falls in love with an AI?
Never heard of that.
It's pretty good.
There was a movie, I think, with Al Pacino where he fell in love with an AI. Like Simone. He's like a director and she's an AI actress. Or something like that. And I think it's Uma Thurman. I think. Oh, I'm in a different area and I couldn't... babe.
What?
You can't. I can't possibly destroy your score because I haven't upgraded my lawnmower.
No?
No. And the smallest... This is some bullshit. You ready for this, KMG? The smallest base requirement that I have seen for any yard so far is 100 centimeters suggested, right? My lawnmower to start off, I have 3 options, none of which are greater than 85 centimeters. So I've been doing yards that they're like, we recommend 100 centimeters in under the time that they say that you can get it done with a lawnmower that's too small. Yeah, we can do that. I know it's a little late.
Yeah, well, I stayed out.
I have quite a few percentages left on this. And
No big deal. You're halfway done. Hopefully.
oddly relaxing, like I said.
You get any black lipstick on you?
Yeah, I've always had an issue with black lipstick. I've always found it doesn't stick very well to the lip.
Definitely not, and it always leaves a pink patch in the middle for me, so it's like almost not even worth wearing it because half of my lip doesn't get covered anyway.
I've also seen the same problem with dark purple and dark blue and dark green.
Yeah, all of the dark lipsticks, red sticks to all of my lip and shows up just fine.
I think it has something to do with the pigments that are used in those colors.
And I think it also depends on how much I've been picking my lips in those specific areas because I have a bad habit of chewing my lip a lot.
Well, that's actually funny because if you think about it, a roughened area means that there's more surface area for the material to attach to.
Yeah.
That's why you rough an area before you paint it so that the paint sticks better. So if you've been chewing your lips, your lipstick would actually stick better because it's a rougher area with more surface area.
Well, if you chew it to the point where it's all soft, new lip, but the
Maybe.
part that's still chapped will get blocked too fine.
Kenji's just like, what the fuck are you two talking about?
I had a really fun time.
We're talking about lipstick. Stickers?
Well, yeah, I've worn plenty of lipstick for Halloween costumes. And I don't like to use Halloween makeup because it's greasy most of the time.
You've definitely given yourself more of an angle there, it looks like, than I have.
Well, this is a different area.
Oh, is it? It's like, it looks pretty much exactly the same. It's just square. And
I can
guess-
show you the difference. You see all these bushes on the side, though?
Yeah.
There are a lot more bushes on the side.
Oh, well, yeah, I see, like that
Like
one
that,
there.
yeah, I
There's
left-
still a thing in the middle. It looks smaller, though.
It's way smaller.
And then there are different statues.
There's
But
a different
it
statue.
basically looks like
There's
the
a
same,
statue, actually.
the
There's no
same
statue in the other one.
gardens. And there's a bench, just like the other one.
Yeah, I can show you what the
And
other
it's
one looks
just a
like
big
when I'm
square.
done.
Okay.
So you can compare the two.
That twerks for me.
Because they're right here. You can literally see the other one from where I'm at.
Oh, that's funny. So it is the same place, it's just a different...
Yeah, look. You see over there where those hedges are?
Yeah.
That's where it is. It's over on the other side of that wall and hedge.
That's funny. But yeah, that statue wasn't there when I did mine.
Yeah, that's an @ sign and a hashtag. From one angle, it's a hashtag.
I see.
And at this
That's
angle, it's an @ sign.
Kind of ridiculous. Did you have 20 minutes?
I don't know how long I had. 27, I think.
Okay.
29.
So you still got 10 minutes?
It took me 15 minutes to do 54%. So I'm going to be close, but I'm not going to get the time bonus. But that's why I chose this job. I'm not worried about the time bonus.
No.
Nope.
Oh, very nice. Got that last little bit in one shoot.
So I'm not worried about the time bonus. This job is paying me $640 almost. Plus I'm getting bonus money for doing the ground check myself.
Okay.
Of course I'm going to lose some money because I think I've done some collision damage, but that's minor. Usually that costs me a few cents.
Just don't run into any trees.
Yeah, right. Usually costs me a few bucks, but I need like $550. The job's paying $635, and with the bonus money from the ground check, I should be golden.
Golden like a fox.
Golden like a fox, yeah. I've never seen a golden fox, for sure. Unless you're talking about like a kitsune, and then I guess, yeah, they are kind of gold.
Some fox.
If you're talking about, like, a Legend of Zelda Kitsu. Otherwise, they're fox covered. Pretty sure at least.
You know what is crazy to me? You can get a degree in folklore, basically, and mythology.
What do you do with that kind of thing?
I would imagine you'd probably just
Gonna
end up
bite my
teaching
tongue.
other people with it.
I just about said something extremely politically charged. I'm
Okay,
good.
I'll drop the subject then.
Yeah, I mean, no, you don't have to drop the subject. I was gonna make a joke, and it was like,
Well, one of the people I
joke has
follow
got some
on
severe
TikTok
political
has
levels on
a
it.
degree in all of this stuff, and she was like, I studied my way into believing it. And I just thought that was interesting.
It is.
One of the podcasts I listen to always jokes about how they went to the Paranormal Institute. Big old patch of grass right there. Yeah, you got it.
I'm going through the cleanup process now of making everything easier for me in the long term because I'm starting to get weird patches. So now it's time to divide those weird patches up and tackle them.
One at a time. Don't turn too fast. Why is this so satisfying?
What did I say, Gamgee? She's
That's
not
so
even
interesting.
playing. She's getting satisfied from watching this.
There's just something about seeing the like lines and like there's grass and then there's not grass. I don't know how to explain it. It's just one of those like oddly satisfying videos. Like you know where they like do the apple and they like get the peel completely all the way around.
Yeah, they just cut things. They just cut different things.
One intact peel. That is such like so good to watch. I like it with that. I like it with an orange too. Or an egg. Have you heard of the new egg peeling challenge?
Egg East. There's an egg peeling challenge.
It's the craziest egg peeling challenge I have ever heard. Peeling a raw egg.
Oh yeah, that sounds pretty crazy.
Gamgee just went, what? So you know the membrane inside of the egg?
Yeah.
Inside the shell, like so that when you hard boil it, you got that thin membrane?
Yes.
That membrane is thick enough
Insane in the brain.
to
Sorry.
where if you are very careful, you can actually pick off.
There's a whole line there that you missed.
There's a whole bunch over there I missed. I didn't.
Yeah.
I went around the edges fast and didn't do anything close
You're
because I
gonna
didn't want to be
trim
stuck
them.
inside the bushes.
Yeah. So people are peeling eggs.
Raw eggs, and if you peel it carefully enough, you can peel the egg shell off of the membrane, leaving
Yes.
you with a sack.
Interesting. I have seen people do that for like the growing it in the cup that you showed me.
Right. And that's like a challenge.
Interesting.
Oh, I figured out one of the things I need for my camping trip.
Yeah.
A chicken.
You want a chicken?
A whole chicken. Alive and clucking.
Seriously?
For eggs. Fresh eggs on the daily. It's a joke.
Clearly, because we can't afford a chicken.
But I also do want a pet chicken.
Oh yeah, me too. When we have the yard for it, I want a bunch of pets. One of my friends today was talking about their alpaca, and I was like, man, I want a freaking alpaca.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I just want to get a chicken and name her Dolores.
Dolores Acreage.
No. Just Dolores.
Okay. But why Dolores though?
Because I think Dolores is a funny name. Is that not a good enough reason?
Okay.
Dolores?
Yeah. Every time I say it, you know what I think of?
A DeLorean?
No, Dolorax.
It's dumb.
It is, and yet here we are. Wow, I have really got to bite my tongue. I'm like, and yet here we are, and I was about to say something else that was politically charged.
Yep.
Hey, when you gonna...
Bite your tongue.
Yeah. I am wired today. Dude, I may not have to cut around those edges, babe. I'm at 81.6%, still have a ton of fucking grass left to cut. This is the second time I've had to empty my grass clippings. This area is the largest area I've cut so far. Babe. This area is definitely the largest area I've cut so far. Larger than the area you cut by far.
Yay.
Because...
You, like, almost made it.
Oh. Destroyed that tree, yeah.
Oh well. Vehicle condition.
It is a vehicle. That is the condition of the vehicle. It is still a vehicle. Question. Is a lawnmower really a vehicle?
Yeah. Of course it is.
I wonder what the exact definition of a vehicle is. Is a
The
horse
real
a
question
vehicle?
is Fred Flintstone's car a vehicle? It's the real question.
No, that's a baby toy. That's one of those fucking little red cars.
I had one of those too.
Yeah, me too. I got fucked up in
Me
that thing
too.
all the time. Riding
I
in
got
the
hurt in it a
ceiling.
lot. Those things were super unsafe. I got stuck in one when I was 13.
Really?
Yeah, I tried to crawl. I squeezed my way.
Way
I was
too
small
big for
enough
that.
still to fit into one at 13. But only
No.
if I could squeeze myself in as a joke.
And then you couldn't get out?
Nope. I had to suck it in to get in there, and then once I got in, I couldn't suck it in to get out. So, I ended up breaking it. And that's why I ended up buying one from a Goodwill. because I broke it at a Goodwill. I was just like, oh look, hey. And then the guy at Goodwill was like, you know, we're gonna have to break it to get you out of there, right?
Nice.
So you're gonna have to pay for it.
Of course.
And I was like, but I didn't break it. You're gonna break it. No, that logic didn't work with them.
Maybe if they just lubed you up with some butter or something, you know, you would have come back.
Yeah, you know, with the butter they had right there on hand at the Goodwill.
Definitely.
That Goodwill butter.
Yeah, that's the best butter, don't you know? Oh, that Goodwill butter, don't you know?
Oh, man. Do you think I can hit 99.5 without doing the edges?
I don't know. Seems promising. I think you definitely got most of the interior. You are very precise with your lines. Unlike me, just leaving huge chunks. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Were you?
Yeah,
What was I thinking?
go in a straight line.
That's not at all what I was
What
thinking.
were you thinking?
How bad can I be?
I'm just doing what comes naturally. How bad? Okay,
You asked.
good to know.
But no, you thought I was thinking that. But I wasn't. I wasn't even thinking about what I was doing with the lawnmower. I was just like, la da da, cut the grass, follow
Okay,
along.
well, I was
Subconsciously.
feeling the same thing. I was like, yeah, continue that straight line through across the little water feature.
Water feature? Is that what I am?
It's not quite a fountain. Yes.
I'm a water feature? Or do I just spit all over the place?
Gross.
Was Leah here for our horror movie that we came up with, Gamgee?
No, of course
Oh
not.
man, we should tell her the title. And then see if she'd go see it. Ready, babe? Came up with a horror movie.
Yeah?
Yeah. Lead whacker.
Lead whacker? Oh boy. I can see where this is going, I think.
Yeah, no. It's like, there's like no transparency in the title. It's pretty fucking straightforward. What does the guy do? He makes people bleed with a weed whacker. I was like, it looks like somebody took a weed whacker to his face with 15 hours left. There's no dental records, no face, there's no nothing left. We have no idea who the kid was. Gamgee was like, there's pieces of him all over the neighborhood. We started coming up with jokes like he's weeding you, or he's like weeding people out, and fucking, he's trimming the competition or some shit. Don't beat around the bush.
That's hilarious, actually. Now see, those are some good names for episode titles, too.
For a Bleed Whacker TV series?
No, for your lawn mowing simulator.
Whoa.
That was a collision if I've ever seen one.
You didn't see anything.
Yes, I did. I saw your lawnmower go boop.
My lawnmower didn't go boop. My lawnmower went boom.
Alright, 96.7. What's left?
Lots of trimming.
Don't hit the car.
I have been tempted to hit the car
Oh,
just
yeah,
to see how
that's
much
the one I
damage
did.
happens. Yeah.
Now see, this is such a large lawn. I feel like by the time you get done mowing this one, that one's already grown again.
Yes, because grass grows back in 40 minutes. Man, that's some fast grass.
You joke, but the property my dad lived on when he was a kid, he'd start mowing the lawn on Monday, he'd do an acre, and then Tuesday do another acre. By the time he got done on Friday, the Monday acre would be grown again and he'd have to start all over.
That makes sense. Grass grows like, you have to cut grass once a week.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you cut 1 acre a day and you cut 7 acres in a week, you'll have to start over on Monday. So you'll never stop mowing grass.
I would die.
Hear that weed whacker go nuts?
Uh-huh. Come here, Grassy.
What was that, Grassy? Did Timmy fall down the well?
It does work better spoken, I think, than
Yeah,
it does as an episode.
it doesn't work as an episode title at all.
I thought it was alright. I was like, well, if he does have to go with that, it'll work.
No, it was awful. It was too long and terrible.
It is too long and terrible. What is the title of this one?
I don't remember, Gamgee.
I don't remember either.
Oh wait, it's over here. I can't check.
Had a bunch of good
Man, I'll deal with
ideas.
it. I don't want you to fuck anything up. Trying to think though. Smash or grass?
Okay, that works.
Oh, we were talking about how the Bleed Whacker movie would go, right?
Yeah.
We were talking about how the guy's name would become Bleed Whacker, right? And it wouldn't be like something the cops gave him or anything as a name. It would become his name because, as Gamgee said, a nervous news anchor, right?
Okay.
Would stutter and like mess up the line, and mess up what he was trying to say, and accidentally say Bleed Whacker.
Instead of
And
Bleed
then,
Whacker.
because we live in modern society, I tacked on the fucking social media people, right? People in social media would fucking spread that shit like wildfire as a meme. A meme of wildfire, right? Remixing it, you know, and all that shit. Making fun of the newscaster for getting it wrong. And that would get the guy the popularity and fame, and that's how his name would become Bleed Whacker.
Yep, that sounds about right in this day and age.
And nobody would be taking him seriously because he's got a name like Bleed Whacker. They're like, it's so goofy and cheesy. Oh, watch out, Bleed Whacker is gonna get you.
Did you hear about the couple who drove out to the lake and when they drove back home there was a Bleed Whacker stuck to the door handle?
Wow. Oh man, you know what I almost want to do?
What?
Throw a scene into the movie where like this guy, he's like, he makes that joke, right? Then he's like, alright guys, I'm headed out, I'll catch you later. He gets out to his car and there's a weed whacker stuck to the front, or stuck to his door handle.
Yep.
Like the
Just
string
a
is just
whole
wrapped
weed
around
whacker.
it.
No, they're called Bleed Whackers now. It's canon.
They're all bleed whackers.
Alright, you just need 0.5%. Where is it? 1.2.
I love going through fucking grass with the thing, and it's just there's a ton of the grass. It's like
Oh, we're so close. Just a little bit more grass. Come on.
these are not, babe. I left plenty of grass.
There we go. Cutting complete.
I'm out, bitches. I don't care how patchy it is. That's 99.5%. That is exactly what I need to make things satisfactory. I'm out.
No, Satisfactory is a different game.
Yeah, that's true. I really wish that was on console, but it's not. And apparently, according to the developer, they don't have any plans to ever put it on console.
Clean up the...
Oh, I left grass behind.
Finally able to upgrade your shit.
Ooh, journeymen. They are a little bit more costly. You have an alliterative name, Elizabeth Elliot, but you drink too many energy drinks. And you don't like having wet legs. That is a weird thing to not like having. Loves it when a plan comes together.
So, when you take a shower, do you just do your top half? Like...
Loves to read sci-fi books. Has to have a new car every year. Hates Christmas due to a fear of ribbon. Is part of the royal family. Imogen Archer.
Alrighty then.
Ollie Wells enjoys the sound of stepping on fresh snow. Believes they can dodge bullets. Hates having wet legs. Was once a professional tap dancer. Ruby Thompson, favorite food is steak. Always looks on the bright side of life. Hates having wet legs.
Why do all of these people hate having wet legs?
Hates mainstream media. Stormed Area 51 before it was cool. Loves BLT, but can't be reasoned with and can't be bargained with.
I
don't know, Ivy, you're crazy. I think I'm gonna have to hire Imogen. You're the only one who's kind of normal. Now, when I do this next time, I will have somebody.
Cool.
Yeah, and I have all of the equipment to give them a job. I'll give them this one. It's nice and easy and small. And then I'll go do one of these ones, like this one. And I'll make some money. Guys, like, share, subscribe, comment. Check us out on Discord and Patreon. Shout out to Diley Bear, Husky Gaming, and Greg and Vidjagamer. Whatever you choose to do, stay immortal. Don't go dying on us. We love all of you. And we will see you next time.
Bye.